Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are starting our lovely new series of Eldritch Horror. Now, we started it before, and we kind of jumped off because then there was a lot of stuff in the queue to get through, but I keep coming back to this game because this game is just amazing. Thank you, Cynthia, for introducing me to this awesomeness. So, we're gonna play through the first one that's on there, which is Azathoth, which I've played before and lost before because I wasn't sure what to do, but now I do. So we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. So before we begin, I want to say thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in to hang out and never plan to be, that's okay. Welcome as well. I'm so glad you could join me as I go insane. So let's get some information and then we'll get down to the table and see how it goes. All right, so Eldritch Horror came out in 2013. 2013. This game is 10 years old. Feel your age, people. Feel it. 10 years old and it's still amazing. 7.8 on Board Game Geek. 1 to 8 players. Community says 1 to 6 with best played 4 player. I agree. I would be playing with 4 characters. 120 to 240 minutes. Community says age 14 plus to play, and the weight's about a 3.32 out of 5. But because I have the lovely chat with me, I have no worries. You will all let me know if I screw something up. So Corey K and Nikki Valens designed this wonderful game. A great group of artists worked on all this Eldritch beauty and published by Fantasy Flight Games. Every single time Fantasy Flight says that they're going to do something different, something like they're releasing another thing, I hold my breath because I'm hoping they're going to release a second edition of Eldritch Horror with, you know, some new mechanics or something, you know, the next step in this wonderful evolution. But alas, my wishes go unwanted. Anyway, let's get down to the table. We've chatted a bunch. It's time. Let's do it. And we'll introduce our investigators. So, you know me, I like to do setup. I know a lot of you are probably saying, we already know, we trust you, whatever. I like to do setup. That's how this channel works. If you don't like that, I'm sure there are other channels that do that for you. But at this wonderful table, we make things work. So we are going up against what is known as Azathoth, or the blind idiot god. I wondered why they would call him an idiot god, and then I read up on Azathoth. I read up on him, and I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of creepy. So basically, for people who don't know, Azathoth is like the god of the elder gods. He's the king of the great old ones and elder gods, and everything, reality and everything exists because he's sleeping. If he wakes up, everything is his dream. So if he wakes up, everything ends. So all the other elder gods come from Azathoth. So pretty cool. Anyway, let's look at our wonderful elder gods. So we're gonna start with a counter on 15. So we're gonna set it. When cultists come into play, we will deal with that lovely stuff. But set up, place 1 Eldritch token on the green space of the Omen track. So we will grab an Eldritch token, put it on the space of the Omen track, which is what we did there. And that will let us know what to do. So then we're going to do setup of our cards for stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. So we have the green cards here. We'll give them a nice little shuffle and set them up real nice like. Real nice. Just give them a shuffle because I like to. If I'm going to lose a game, it's going to be no shenanigans on this loss. All right. So the first row is 1, second row is 2, third row is 2. So 1. I like to really vary it up. 1, shuffle around. 2, give this one more shuffle. 1 more. 2. So that is green. Green is done. And we will go to yellow. Yellow. Shuffle these up, and it looks like it is 2, 3, and 4. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we need And we need 4 of these. Yes, I sleeve my cards. 1. Hey, Steve. Pro tip. Play lullaby music to keep the god asleep. I know, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Yep, that's right. All right. Those are done. Then finally, the blue cards, because they're blue. 1 here. And 1 there. That's it. If these cards run out, we lose the game. So we'll go from bottom up. Shuffle these around. Give these a good shuffle. That's the bottom of the deck. And we'll give these a good old shuffle. That is the middle. Finally, the 4 cards at the top. Give these a shuffle. Hey Brian, what's going on? Which ancient is causing a ruckus tonight? Hope you're all packed. I really enjoyed this game, but I've never won. I think I've won once. I think I've won once with him. All right, Azathoth. The Daemon Sultan. Sure. When the Omen advances to the green space of the Omen track, advance Doom by 1 for each Eldritch token on that space. When 3 mysteries have been solved, investigators win the game. When Azathoth awakens, flip the sheet and resolve the world is devoured effect. The idiot god sits at the center of all things, spreading madness and death. In its seeds descend from the stars, threatening to crack the world in half. Cool. So it's a fun. It's all about parties. It's all about parties with this guy. All about parties. All right. So we're going to be adding in a little bit, before I introduce our investigators, we're adding in a little bit of a story element that I kind of want to go through. We'll do the investigators, then we'll come to what they're doing and the double stories that we're doing. I'm adding those in for some spice. I am not all packed yet. As you see, I got my Gen Con shirt on, and I will be attending Gen Con this year, but I will be arriving there on Thursday. Thursday morning. I will miss the door opening ceremony, but I will be there Thursday morning for Gen Con. All right. So first investigator is Mr. Harrigan, Mark Harrigan. So this is him that we're going to be using. As an action, you and 1 monster on your space each lose 1 health. So we could probably kill something by hurting ourselves. You cannot become delayed or gain a detained condition unless you choose to. Health 8, sanity 4, and then we've got 1 lore, 2 influence, 2 observation, 4 strength, and 4 will. So Mr. Harrigan is a war vet, and we need to find out what's going on with him. We also will be playing with his lovely little story, and these cards are super tiny, as Fantasy Flight does. I am old, so I'm going to read it here and then put it up for y'all to see. Determined. Nope, that is the... Is that it? Yep. Determined, you are unable to resist a plea for help. You will not fail them. Not like you failed her. When you defeat a non-epic monster during a combat encounter, place that monster on this card. Then if the total toughness of monsters on this card is 10 or greater, discard this card and gain the reason to live reward. When another investigator is defeated or devoured, discard this card and gain the total abandon consequence. Yay! So I'll flip that over for Mr. Harrigan. We've got, he comes with this lovely plethora of a 38 revolver, which gives him +2 to strength during combat encounters, or the kerosene, which he can discard to get +5 to strength during a combat encounter. The guaranteed kill, if you will. Except for I'm rolling dice. Father Mateo. Father Mateo says, as your words guide others through the darkness, so too will your faith guide you. When you give a boon condition to another investigator, place 1 Eldritch token on this card. Then if there are 3 or more Eldritch tokens on this card, discard this card and gain the charitable father reward. At the end of the encounter phase, if there are clues on the game board equal to or greater than investigators +6, so 10, discard this card and give the undeniable consequence. And he carries around with him the King James Bible. You may roll 1 die when resolving a willpower test. during a combat encounter. When you perform a rest action, recover 1 additional sanity. I likes that. His action is give one of your boon conditions to another investigator on any space. When you close the gate during an otherworld encounter, if you do not have a boon condition, gain a boon. Woo! Hey Jess, what's going on? How's it going? How's it going? So 5 health, 7 sanity. So we'll see that. We're taking on Mike McGlenn, the gangsta. Mike McGlenn, what is he doing? Basically, Louis was more to you than a friend. You're gonna make damn sure they pay for what they did to him. When you defeat a non-epic monster during a combat encounter, place that monster on this card. If the total toughness of the monster, so it's the same as Mr. Haddigan, 10 or greater, discard it and gain the 4 Louis reward. At the end of the action phase, if you have 2 or more deal and or pursue conditions, discard this card and gain the on the run consequence. Ooh. Okay. And he's got the Chicago typewriter, or the Tommy gun. Gain +4 strength during a combat encounter. So 8 dice. Yes. And then we've got, his action. If you are on a city space, you may gain 1 item or service asset of your choice from the reserve. If you do, gain a wanted condition. Once per round, you may re-roll 1 die when resolving a deal or pursuit condition effect. 8 health, 4. So 8 and 4, he's exactly like Mark Harrigan. And then we're taking Agnes Baker with us. It's gonna be a good time. What she's trying to, in a past life, you try to recall the memories of your past self, but it seems that only in the heat of battle do you draw enough arcane energy to trigger them. When you defeat a non-epic, so we're killing a lot of monsters in this game. Gotcha. When you have only 1 health, discard this card and again the history repeats itself consequent. But it's basically the same as Michael McGlenn and Mark Harrigan. Her actions, test lore -1. If you pass, gain a spell. Cool. You may gain 1 health to roll 2 additional dice when resolving a lore test as part of a spell effect. Okay. And she comes with the Profane Tome. It's profane. How dare you? You may reroll 1 die when resolving a will test during a combat encounter. And she also gets to choose one of the Storm of Spells. So let's shuffle these up. Pull the Storm spell. Put this here just in case for her to redraw. And it's an incantation. When resolving a combat encounter, you may resolve a lore test in place of a strength test using the same test modifier. If you do, flip this card. Cool. Okay. So we've introduced our investigators. Let's talk about the stuff that we're gonna be dealing with. Here we go. First off, we're gonna be taking on a side quest adventure. Our side quest adventure is going to be Mountains of the Black Wind, Cult of the Bloody Tongue. Blah. You search for information regarding the whereabouts of Mweru and her ilk. But danger is afoot. The Cult of the Bloody Tongue is searching for you as well. When this card enters play, for each clue on a space adjacent to the Heart of Africa, move that clue to the Heart of Africa. When this adventure is completed, draw the Attacked in Transit adventure. Cool. After you resolve a research encounter, you may spend any number of clues gained from the encounter to place those clues on this card. When there are clues on this card equal to or greater than half the investigators complete this adventure, which is 2, which will go to part 2 of this story that we're doing on the side. We're trying to deal with Azathoth, but the Cult of the Bloody Tongue is after us. And for Azathoth, beginning of the end. Over the past few months, the keystones of civilization has begun to crumble. Ancient libraries have burned to the ground, and many intellectual experts have died under suspicious circumstances. You've seen the clues, and it's really hard to read from far away. And woven these events together to see a grand conspiracy. Some hidden society or unthinkable power is truly behind this, and you fear that the worst is yet to come. After resolving setup, place one Eldritch token on the green. Oh no. Then the lead investigator discards one gate token on a space of their choice, or each investigator gains a clue and one focus. During this game, if Azathoth is not the Ancient One, when the Omen advances to... But he is. So, 2 is going on there. 2! 2 Eldritch token. And I believe we do start on green. It's got to make its way around. Okay. All right, let's do the rest of our setup. We're playing 4-player. So with 4-player, we've got... with 4 investigators, 1 gate will spawn 2 clues, and whenever there's a monster surge, it'll be 2. So, grab our gates. I don't know what's happening. I miss chat. Alright. So we shuffled up our gate tokens. So we spawn 1 gate in London. Hey, look, that's where our 2 investigators start. I'm cool with that. Father Mateo's in Rome. And Mark is on space 14. So you'll start there. We also need to spawn 2 clues. I did a little bit of upgrading. Just ignore stare. Okay. I did a little bit of upgrading of some tokens. I blinged out some stuff. I blinged out some things. So 2... So I've gotten these lovely, lovely tokens. The Amazon is getting a clue. And I got these tokens from Etsy. Strata Strike is the one that created these wooden tokens for Eldritch. The blingy bling. They're so pretty. And then you flip them over space 10. So 8. So 2 clues there. Then a monster's gonna appear at that gate. I'm okay with. So you got the bag of monsters. We've got a color out of space. That's what I enjoy seeing. Pain. Sweet pain. Don't judge me. When this monster is spawned, move it to Tunguska. After resolving the will test, roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, defeat this monster. So it is going to Tunguska. And I think that's it. I think it's 1 gate. Whenever there's a monster surge, it'll be two monsters surging on a monster surge. So I think I'm supposed to spawn another one. Been a hot minute since I did this. A hot minute. So 2 monsters. This is a Wraith. Wraith is spawning. When this monster is spawned, the lead investigator gains a I hate you game. When this monster is defeated, an investigator may discard a curse condition. So Mr. Harrigan gains a curse condition. Sweet. Awesome. I love every minute of it. Every stinking minute. Alright, so you're cursed, my good man. Okay, so we're ready to start playing, but I want to make sure that y'all are aware of basically how I'm playing this game and how this variant is going to go of it. Hate it or love it, this is how it's going to play. I am not, when an investigator goes insane, I am not going to break out a new investigator. That we will play this game forever if I do. Instead, we will go from 4 to 3, and then 3 to 2, and then 2 to 1, that type of deal. So we'll play it that way all the way down to the end. I also am going to be playing with the variant I use for Gloomy Killforth in this game, which is 4s are partial successes. So in a regular play, 4s are partial successes. When I gain a curse condition, 5s are partial successes and 6 are successes. And when I gain a bless condition, 4s are just blessed. So 4s are full successes. All right, you will see as I play. For those who've watched the variant of me playing Gloomy Killforth and Shadows of Killforth, you fully well understand how this works. For those of you who don't and think I'm spoiling the game, get over it. All right, so let's put these in a reserve. And we'll put those to the side and let us begin. All right, you started off cursed because of that stupid card. So you have 2 actions. I have 2 actions I can do. I can travel, prepare for travel, acquire an asset, try to acquire an asset, rest, gather resources, but we're not doing resources in this game. Trade, focus if we want, and do one of our actions on our components if we want. All right, Mr. Hattigan. You are cursed. I have one of the curse conditions. Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair. Luck with the stream. Thank you. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is focus because I'm rolling a whole mess of garbage. Actually, no. What you'd be expecting me to do. But I'm cursed. I think I need to find a way to negate this curse condition somehow. Oh, shoot. I forgot to pull our objective. Why are we doing what we're doing? You're like, hey, you're about to play and not even ready. There we go. This is why we're doing what we're doing. 3 things to do. Here we go. Oh, that is awful. Here we go. Because it's green. Seeds of the demon sultan. A strange green comet has fallen from the sky. Even after the impact, the meteorite continues to slowly burrow itself deeper into the earth. When this card enters play, place the mystery token on Tunguska. As an encounter, an investigator on Tunguska may attempt to search for signs of the impact in the... Wow, this is thematic. In the dead forest. Test observation. If they pass, they discover the strange green meteorite. They may spend 2 clues to place 1 Eldritch token on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half the investigator solve the mystery. So I need clues. That's what I need. So I'm gonna buy... Oh, shoot, I can't buy a boat ticket. Father Mateo is gonna have to go after that clue. And I can only move once, huh? I'm gonna buy a train ticket for him. And then I'm actually gonna move using the train ticket. Ooh, if he dies, this will be bad. To move Tunguska. And I was supposed to put a mystery. And this is how long it's been since I played this game. Let's find out where the big ol' thing is happening. The thing looks like it's happening in the heart of Africa. All right, now we're ready to play. Now I'm catching up on chat. Now I just provide information, Jess. That's all I do. I've never played this game without losing multiple investigators. I have to try that. Yeah, so let's go over there and that will end his turn. Let's get our turn enders. Actually, so Jess, Jess, are you ready to be mad with me some more? I've actually ordered some more bling that is coming soon. That's coming soon. Whatever, you dang. I actually have more bling coming soon. All right, so that ends his turn. Father Mateo. Father Mateo. No, well, I have the mats coming, but I have something else coming too. I just ordered. I haven't ordered it. They haven't sent me the invoice yet, but I've ordered something else. that's coming in soon. That is super bling cool for this other than the mats. Oh, don't leave me hanging. Soon. I want that clue. I need clues. I need to get a clue. But I need to close a gate. It says when I close a gate, I gain a boon. If I give a boon to somebody, then, and I just need to give 3. All right, so the father's going for the gate closure. So he is going to actually focus. Actually, does he need help with anything? He can get the 45 automatic. He's going to focus. He's going to try to purchase something. So the father's influence is 3. So we're going to roll 3 dice in this wonderful quiet. In this quiet, lovely dice tower provided by him from One Stop. Ugh, spill it. Here we go. What can I buy? Nothing. I got a partial success. Cool. My next action, because I've just wasted a bunch of time, is to go over here and I will try to close that gate. That'll end my turn for Father Mateo. Mr. McGlenn's gonna stick around. He is going to, I believe I can focus. Focus can be spent reroll. Okay, so I will gain a focus because I'm gonna fight that creature. And I think I'm gonna chill there. If you are in a city space, you may gain 1, but I get the wanted condition if I want. I don't want that. So I'm gonna try to acquire an asset. Oh wait, city only, no monsters. I can't acquire an asset. I can prepare for travel. I'm gonna buy a ship ticket. And that'll end his turn. Next up is Agnes. She is gonna be out. So she is going to buy a ship ticket, and then she's gonna move 1 and use the ship ticket to get here. Actually, this is supposed to be... Oh, no, it's not close to the heart of Africa. So. All right, cool. That is going to end all their turns. After the action phase, we go to the encounter phase. During the encounter phase, fight each monster on your space, fighting all normal monsters before epic monsters. So, Mr. Hattigan is going to go first. He is going to fight... I am going to use... That'll be 6. Yep. I need to test willpower. Willpower is 4. And I need 2 to pass. He could die immediately. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I just need 1 stinking success. Oh boy. This wasn't a good idea. I got a success and a partial success, so I take 1 sanity damage of my 4. And then I need to roll a die, and on a 5 or 6, I kill this monster. So let's see what happens. I rolled a 1. Sweet. Alright, that ends his turn. Then we come over here. I want... Michael McGlynn to take on this lovely creature. So he's going to take this creature on using his item. So he's rolling 4. Add +4 to strength +4. That's what he's rolling, but he needs to break willpower first. So he's going to roll 3 dice. -1, 2 dice. Here we go. That is a big old fail. So he's going to take 2 sanity damage. And then he's going to attack. So he's using this Tommy gun. So he's going to roll 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8. -1. Get some. Oh, wait. I could take a damage to damage you. Oh, it's an action. So I got 1 success. 2 success. 3 success. So you're gonna take damage. Yep, so I got 3 successes. I blocked the 2 hit, and I hit you for 3. You're dead, and you're going on his card. And it says, when this monster is defeated, Investigator may discard a curse condition. Bye. Cool. That works for me. So you go on this card. You are 3 of 10. And that will end your set. So let me pick up the people who've gone already. All right, Father. Close this gate. So we are in this area. Missed some good Canje dice rolls. Hey, Baron, what's going on? It's a surprise, Jess. It's a surprise. I want a surprise as we go through this. When it comes in, I'll post it on the Patreon Discord for you to see. And I will send all the information. All right. So, oh, we're trying to close a gate. We're trying to close a gate. When we're trying to close a gate, I'm missing the gate cards. I'm a smart person. I'll be right back. Let me go get the gate cards. This is how bad I am. Hey, I'm not supposed to be on it. What? You missed one of the 3,627 cards that you need? Yeah, so these are the gate cards. So I'm trying to close the gate. Alright, we got these. Let's just give these a shuffle so Father Mateo can close this gate. Alright, here we go. Gate card. The Dreamland. In the cavern of flame, the bearded priest Nasht and Kamenthach warn you that it is too dangerous to continue. You insist that you possess the knowledge you need and are resolved to enter the Dreamlands. So we are going to test. We're going to test willpower -1. His willpower is 4, so we're rolling 3 dice. Oh boy, that's a hard fail. That's a hard fail. You may reroll 1 die when resolving during a combat encounter. Yep, that's a big old fail. That's a bunch of 2s. That's what that is. That is a bunch of 2s. Cool. Let's just push this up and ignore the rest. The gods of the dreams exile you back to the waking world and punish you for your overreaching ambition. Your dream in the waking world would become indistinguishable, become delayed, and gain a hallucination condition. Sweet! I didn't want to take my turn anyway. So being delayed, I'll just say he doesn't have a turn. And he's gaining a hallucination condition, which is either amnesia. Oh, it's hallucinations. Hallucination. Shuffle these up. Yay! Will he die? Yay! Here we go. Hallucination condition. When you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, discard this card. On the Reckoning, we test Will. If you fail, flip this card. Sweet. Are you going to banish me into time and space? Horrible game. All right. Cool. So you're delayed. You're not going to have a turn, so that doesn't matter. Cool. Your turn. You're working on a clue. Let's get the clues. Shuffle these up for the clues. Need 2 clues. And to go to Tunguska. So that's what we're pulling. Here we go. We are on a wilderness space. You discover an obelisk at the center of a spiraling nexus of stones. Test lore -1 if you pass. So lore -1, I have 4, so I'm down to 3. That's all I could do. I can't really prevent it. So test lore -1. I got a 5. That's a pass. Oh yeah. Love it when I win. If you pass, you decipher ancient ruins that mention the court of Azathoth. Gain this clue and discard 1 Eldritch token from the Omen track. If you fail, I didn't fail, so give me my clue. I ain't fail. Discard 1 Eldritch. Get out of here. Get out of here. Agnes don't play that. Cool. We did sorta okay. More or less okay. All right. Then we go to, so that was the encounter phase. Then we go to the mythos phase. Mythos phase, we draw a mythos card. See what happens. Oh, it's a yellow one. That's not fun. So we're gonna advance the track. Starting from the top. So we're gonna advance the track to blue. Oh look, there's a blue gate right there. that Father Mateo couldn't close. Jerk. Then advance Doom by 1 for each gate on the game board that goes to that. So tick goes to 14. Awesome. Then we have the Reckoning. Of course we do. I don't want to do anything else but do the Reckoning. So Reckoning happens in the order of monsters on the board. That one monster doesn't have a Reckoning. Ancient one. Don't have a Reckoning. Mythos cards. No Mythos cards have come out yet. And then possessions and conditions. You are alright. You, however, are not. Test willpower. So your willpower is 4. Can you give me 1 success? Can you just give me 1? I'm just throwing that out there. Yes, you did with that 6. Thank the maker. Okay, so you passed. So we don't need to flip that card. Woo! Okay. Anybody else? Nope, that's it. Cool. Next up is a gate spawn. Gate spawning. Sydney gets a lovely gate, and on that gate comes a lovely monster. A cultist. Cultist of the damned. Goes on there. Then we deal with the rest of the fun. Oh, but it gets better. Piece by piece, you are falling apart. Thank you. It's getting harder to successfully negotiate simple human interactions. Your wounds won't stop bleeding and your hands won't stop shaking. And you put it like that. From bad to worse, each investigator loses 1 health for each injury condition they have. No injuries. 1 sanity for each madness condition they have. I have a hallucination, which is a madness condition. So enjoy that. And discards 1 clue for each deal condition they have. I don't have any deals, so we're good. Awesome. Great game. Nailed it. Okay, so then it goes back to our turns, and Father Mateo will have nothing because he's an idiot. All right. So Harrigan's no longer, but he needs to move and rest. That's what he needs to do. He's going to move to this city space, and he is going to rest because his health is garbage. So resting, when he rests, recover 1 sanity and 1 health. Spend resources to recover additional. So we'll recover that. That'll end your turn. I don't know what to do about you. All right. So that'll end your turn. Next up is you can head to Sydney. Now we need to get you out of there. All right. Next up is Father Mateo. He's gonna stick around. He's gonna gain a focus token, and he's going to gain a ship ticket. Oh, wait, he can't. He's delayed. I lied to you. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything this round. I lied to you. Mr. McGlenn. Why are all cultists bad? Why can't we have a cult that hands out Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups? I just got the token update set free Raptor. Just need to get it back to the table again. Oh, Ralph, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the tokens. So I don't want to spoil the surprise. We're still gonna keep going with the series, so I guarantee that when I get back from Gen Con, they'll be here, and then you could see them hopefully in the next one. All right, so Mr. McGlenn doesn't have anything to fight, so he is actually going to. He has a ship ticket, right? So he's going to use a ship ticket. Move to Rome. No, he's just going to move to Rome, and he's going to focus again. No, he's going to rest. Sorry, he's going to rest. And that the one. Move to Rome and rest. He's done. And Agnes, who actually did her job, is she on a city? No, she's on a wilderness. Agnes is gonna go. She's gonna use an action to see about gaining a spell. Let's see about powering her up. So she's going to test willpower minus. So test if you pass, gain 1 spell. Power minus. Lore minus 1. I got a partial success. I did not pass. That was a waste of an action. She is going to move down here. That's her second action, and that will end her turn. Amazing. See, the partial successes mean nothing for people who are like, oh, that makes the game easier. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. My sweet summer child. No, it doesn't. Not for me. Okay, so then we go to an encounter phase. You're not doing anything. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. So let's deal with what we're dealing with. So Mr. Hadigan is going to go. He's in a city space. We'll shuffle these up and draw one. All right, it's gonna be a good time. Is everybody so who's all going to Gen Con? These are questions I need to know. Who am I meeting in Gen Con? Who's gonna come up to me, or I'm gonna come up to them and be like, hey, I'm this guy. Remember me? Let me roll your dice for you. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so he is in a city space. On a city. You wander through the aisles of an antique bookstore. Although many extremely rare books can be found here, the organizational system is almost impossible to decipher. If you test lore minus 1, well, I've only got 1 die to roll. Cool. And I got a 3. All right, so if you pass, I get something cool. If not, too bad. I was thinking, Baron, you have no choice but to go. I'll drag you there myself. All right, so that ends his. Let me pull that off. Father Mateo's turn. He's at the gate. Can he close it? Can he do it? Plateau of Lang. As you make your way through a web-filled valley, you see an enormous purple spider crawling towards your path. You hope to sneak past it. Cool. Observation where I only roll 1 die. This can only end well. I rolled a 1. The spider sees you and attacks. Strength. Cool. Strength minus 1. 1 die. Cool. Hey, I rolled a 6. Look at that. Success. Sweet. If you pass, you rescue someone else trapped in its web. Gain 1 random ally asset from the deck. Ooh. That'll work, but I don't get to close the gate. Damn it. 1 random ally asset from the deck. So let's see. Just gonna flip from the bottom and pull. Ally. Boom. First one. Nailed it. So what do we get? Witch doctor. I told him. He said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah. Investigators on your space may recover 1 additional health or discard a curse condition when performing a rest action. Ooh. So you weren't that awful. Gotcha. Your turn. You are in this city. What do we got? You are in Rome. When in Rome, the Sistine Chapel is temporarily closed. How dare they? But you attempt to sneak inside, as you should, with your 1 observation. Hey, a 6. Sweet. If you pass, the breathtaking paintings and tapestries inside inspire you. Improve. Improve your willpower, which is 3. Damn it, did I leave those over there as well? Okay. So, improve willpower. I'm just leaving stuff around. I've let y'all down. 1 second again. 1 second. Okay. All right, I'm back. So I'm going to improve my willpower by 1 for you. So I am at 4 willpower now. Too much bling. I didn't realize I need all the stuff. Okay, so that ends you, and you're solid. I think I put the card back, which I think I did. Okay, so Agnes is on a city space. So her says, the Syndicate is engaged in a gang war with local thugs and is under intense legal scrutiny. You tried to trade your political clout for assistance. Roll influence. Hey, 3 5s, that'll work. If you pass, gain 1 service asset from the reserve. Remember, we go from the bottom. Service asset. Da, 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 da. There we go. Service. This asset is, when you gain this card, immediately move up to 2 spaces, then discard this card. Charter flight. Agnes. You want to try to close a gate, Agnes? I think you do. 1. Do you? Do you really? Do you really want to? I think you do. Here, we'll move to Sydney. Alright, cool. And we'll discard this to the bottom, face up, so we know when we hit that, the shuffle. Alright. That ends that. And that's that. Now we're at the Mythos phase. Actually, she probably shouldn't go there. She should probably head towards Tunguska. Yeah, I think she's probably going to head towards Tunguska. 1, 2, Istanbul. Okay. Where were we? We were doing stuff. We were on the Mythos. The yellow one, of course it is. Of course it's something awful. It's always something awful. Move the Doom to red. There is a red gate in Sydney, so Doom moves to 13. Then the Reckoning. You. Test 4. Nobody else has anything out there that's a Reckoning. You got a 5. Thank God you passed. Only good thing you could do. Can you close a gate? Can you do that? Please. Alright, and then another gate spawn. Shanghai. And we need to throw a monster in that bad boy. It is a witch. May we burn her? So if you fail the Willpower tests gain a curse condition. Each investigator who has a curse condition loses 1 health on the reckoning. Cool. All right. An article on the back page of the newspaper catches your attention. An unexplained attack on a remote outpost left no survivors. You've read about 2 other similar attacks happening in the same region. You can see that the forgotten corners of the globe are growing more dangerous. Spawn 2 monsters on the active expedition space. Game, we need to have a conversation. We need to talk. You're being mean. This one is a cultist. And a skeleton. Sweet. The Lovecraft stuff's being mean to me. Let's see. So if you defeat this monster during a combat encounter, recover 1 sanity. Cool. Okay. That was a thing that occurred. That did happen. We still have work to do. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's start off with, do we want to pass the first player token? Nah. All right, now. All right. Mr. Harrigan. What can I do for you? I think we need to solve... We need another clue. To get clues, we probably need to get here. Are you in a city? You are. I'm gonna buy a train ticket here and then use it to move. Boop. And that's gonna end your turn. Father Mateo is going to rest. And then he's going to focus. Please. Focus. Actually, oh, when he rests, I get to roll a die. I rolled a 2. It means nothing. All right, and then I'll focus, and you're done. Then you are going to... That draw bag actually came from Gloom and Killforth. The bag that they had was... It was in the Pimp My Gloom expansion. It comes with a huge bag like that, so I got that. And then this one came from, for the location tokens, came from a Kickstarter that I backed for dice. I love both of them. All right, so what are you gonna do? I don't want you to take an item. I don't think you need it right now. So I think I'm going to, I'm wondering if I should, I'm gonna have you rest and then move. What improves your observation? What improves observation? All the way over there in San Francisco. I'm gonna have you move to Istanbul. Actually, no, I'm gonna have you gain a focus token. I only have 2. You, my lady, are going to... Resolving a combat encounter, you may resolve... Flip this card. Okay. So... I think you're going to try to buy something. You roll 3 dice for influence. Try to do that. Got 2 partial successes, which is 1 success. So once per turn, you may roll 1 additional die when resolving a test. You will buy the lantern. Or you could buy the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I can roll an additional die or re-roll a die. So that's what you got. I'll do roll the additional die. So she'll get the lantern. And then her second action... Go over here and try to see if we could close this gate. All right. So let's go with... You are in the wilds, my friend. You are on a wilderness space in the wild. In the middle of the night, a feral beast rips apart your camp and attacks you. A strength. Cool, I roll 4. 4 dice. Oh, that just went off the table. But I got 2 successes, so nailed it. Got that, and a 4, and whatever this was before it became a 5. Okay, if you pass, you feel invincible. Improve willpower. Got it. Okay. Cool. Next. So that ends yours. Next up is Father Mateo. Can you close the stinking gate? You discover a field of a fetid creature with wings and webbed feet. The beast is strange. You like something from your wildest dreams. You may spend 1 clue to resolve this pass effect. If you do not spend the clue, resolve the fail effect. I don't have any clues. The creature is terrifying, but if you keep your calm, you'll be able to overpower it with willpower. Rolling 4 dice. I got a 1, a 2, and 2 3s. I'm going to spend this to re-roll one of these dice. I got a 2. Sweet. I didn't want to pass anyway. Lose a health. As you should, you failure of a priest. Alright, so that is that. He can't close this gate. He just can't do it. I'm sorry, I have a question. What is a partial success? I talked about this at the beginning of it, Baron, is that 4s are partial successes. 2 4s make a success because the 5 and 6 success thing is antiquated and I don't like it. So I did this for Gloomy Killforth and I'm doing it for here. That is what I did. It is my own thing. Nobody else has done it. They probably have, but it's my own thing for me doing. All right, Mr. McGlenn, you are in Rome. When in Rome. A group of black shirts are interrogating an old priest, and you try to intervene. Roll 3 dice. I got a 6. That'll work. If you pass, they let the priest go, and he is eternally grateful. Gain a blessed condition. I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. So that works. So McGlenn seems to be the one that could get the job done. That's what that looks like to me. Father Mateo sucks. So I'm gonna, not deal with you and letting you close that gate because you suck at it. Okay, so that's his. It is Agnes's turn, and she is on a city space. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, partial successes are 4s. So how this works for people who are wondering how it works: roll the die, and when in a regular game, 4s count as partial successes. That means that if I get 2 4s, that's what counts as 1 success. When I am blessed, 4s just are full successes, like the blessed condition and how it works. When I am cursed, instead of just getting 6s as successes, 5s are partial successes. Okay? So cursed, 5s are partial successes. Blessed, 4s are work as regular, and normal 4s are partial success. It gets rid, for me, it fixes the 5-6 only mechanic. What was I doing? Where am I? Am I in a city? I'm in a city. You make sure no one is watching before sneaking out of the shop with your stolen goods. No, don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Oh, Agnes. Oh, 2 5s. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. 2 5s. Woo. Alright, so if you pass, gain 1 item asset from the reserve or 1 random item asset from the deck. You already got the lantern. This is a weapon. This is an item weapon for combat. But you're a spell taker. You don't need that. You may discard this card to prevent an investigator in your space from losing any 2 sanity for whiskey. That might help save the day. I am taking that. So I'm taking the whiskey. Tennessee mash. All right. And that ends her. Now we're at anybody. If you defeat this monster, cultist stuff isn't doing anything. Nope. Nope, only so let's go to Mythos phase. So let's let the pain begin, because this is a green. So you're going to go over here to this blue. There is 1. We'll advance 1. Then a monster surge at that 1 gate where the father is. Mike, you're going to have to help him out. I'm sorry, Mike. He just needs help. A cultist. And a ghoul. A ghoul. If you lose health from the strength test, gain a paranoia condition. Okay. Then spawning clue. More clues on the board. Get our bling clue out. It's going on Tokyo. Okay. Now, see what's happening. You can feel the decay clinging to you. This sickening putrefaction is everywhere, and you fear the toll it's taking on your friends lying on hospital beds. No peace for the fallen. Event. Discard all possessions on defeated investigator sheets and return all defeated investigator tokens and sheets to the game box. Then the lead investigator gains a curse condition. Biscuits, and I was supposed to spawn 2 clues. Not 1. 2 clues. Sorry. This one's going on 6. You just... What is happening? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about whatever's happening to you right now? I have not advanced this thing at all. Oh boy. Alright, well, I can buy a ship ticket here and get over to Tokyo to get that clue, and then we could go to, what do we need to do? We need to go to Tunguska to solve that mystery. To move that ahead. Okay, so that happened. That was a thing that occurred. And we're gonna just give it to Father Mateo, because you're just making me sad. Let's see. Actually, no, you know what? You keep it. You keep it. So let's go with Mr. Hattigan is going to try to make something of his life. He's going to focus. Then he's going to move here. Then Father Mateo, you can't rest because there's monsters there. He's going to... What can you do? That's just more my question. What can you do? No, what you can't do. Help me. Let's see. We're just gonna send you off to another gate because you're just embarrassing yourself. So we're gonna move you here for 1, then we're gonna rest to gain health back. And when I rest, I get to roll. I rolled a 3. Of course I did. I'll lend you. Then Mr. Harrigan is going to buy a a ship ticket, and then he's gonna walk up here, because if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Then Agnes is going to buy a train ticket and then use it. Nope. Buy a ship ticket and then use it to go to Tokyo. Okay. Priests, man. Priests. Okay. Here we go. So, encounters for you. So, which one are you going to take on first? The cultist or the... So, the cultist is, after resolving the test, lose 1 health and defeat this monster. I think I can live with that. We're going to take on the cultist first. I roll... This is a willpower test. I roll 5 dice because I've improved on myself. And I need a 5 for 2 5s or a 6. Rules question. In this game, moving from a space with monsters does or does not trigger an AoE. So many FFG, it's tough to keep track. No AoE for moving. You could just run away. If you can't take it, you could just get out of there. You can just get out of there. I got a success. That's all I needed. 1. And then I'll take a damage to defeat you. That's 1 that's going on my card. Yeah, if you can't take the fight, you just run away. They don't do AoE. You've been playing AHLCG too much. Alright, so then he's taking on the other. I'm gonna roll 5 more dice. If you defeat this monster during a combat encounter, recover 1 sanity. I'm rolling 5 dice for this. First, I rolled a 5, which is a success, and 1 partial and nothing. So I'm gonna take 1 crazy because it was 2. So I'll take 1. I block 1, and then I'm gonna fight you. And I would roll 6 dice. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. But then it's -2, so I'm rolling 4 dice. But I'm using my weapon to add 2 more back during a combat encounter. So I negate it, and I'm just rolling a straight 6. 1, 2. Oh, 1 and 2. So 1 partial success since I'm cursed. 2 5s gave me 2 damage. I negate and I kill. I negate the 1 damage coming in, and I hit you for 2. You're dead. Cool. I would after defeating this monster in combat, recover 1 sanity, which I do. Oh my god. Alright, let me check something in the rules real quick. So much things as playing too. There's no such thing as playing too much. That's what the cultists want you to believe. That's what they want you to believe. It's okay. You can play 10 million things. And then let's this. And let's see. I'm curious about it's been a minute since I played. So I'm curious that when on the encounter phase, after I defeat the monster, can I do the expedition? Combat encounters. If an investigator is on a space containing 1 or more monsters, they must resolve a single combat against each monster on that space, 1 at a time, in order of their choice. Combat encounters are described on page 14. After an investigator resolves all combat encounters, if there are no monsters in space, they may resolve another encounter. Sweet, so I can do the expedition. Sweet, that's what I was looking for. Okay, it says they may, and I chose not to. Okay, so we're going to resolve the expedition. Shifting the expedition from the heart of Africa to Antarctica. All right. The heart of Africa. Suddenly, you are surrounded by leopard men. They quickly capture... Oh, damn it. They quickly capture you, tie you up, and take you back to their village. On the way, you try to free yourself from the ropes that bind you. Test strength. So I'm rolling 4 dice, and I'm cursed. Nothing but good things can happen right now. Wait! Those are some successes. Look at that. 1, 2, and 2 partial. Oh no, I'm cursed. That doesn't matter, and that doesn't count. That is a partial. That's a 1. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm cursed. So I do succeed. At their village, you spot a rare item sitting on an altar. Gain 1 artifact. You escape and flee from the village as quickly as possible without watching where you are going. All right, so I gain. I laugh because of what? I gain an artifact. Grab the artifact deck and shuffle these up. Can that artifact say I'm blessed? That would be great. That'd be fabulous. That would be fabulous. What do I get? Oh, get some yak's milk. That's what I get. So I got Milk of Shub Nagra. Item, elixir, action, test willpower. If you pass, you may spend 1 sanity to recover all health and improve strength twice. Then a monster ambushes you. And then it says that I wasn't paying attention. So I need to test observation -1, so it's 1 die, so I need a 6. And I got a 2. If you fail, you collide with a statue and lose 1 sanity. Thank you. I wanted to do that. I wanted to lose 1 sanity. Okay, so that was Mr. Harrigan. Now it's Father Mateo. Okay. He has really let me down. I'm sorry. Rome. In the Capuchin Crypt, you're surrounded by the bones of thousands of dead monks arranged in strange patterns. The sight forces you to confront your own impending death. You may spend 2 sanity to face your fears and discover a new sense of destiny. If you spend the sanity, gain a blessed condition. No. Sure. I gain a blessed condition. All right. Then it is your turn. Time to do some work. Time to put in some work. So you need to test willpower, which is 4 against the cultists first. You are blessed. That means nothing. I don't want to lose like this. I'm going to spend 1 to re-roll a die to at least only take 1 sanity. Yep, there we go. So that's a so I take 1 sanity loss instead of 2 for that 5. Then I'm going to take a damage to kill you. So we're at 4. Then I'm going to take you on, and I get to roll 3, 4 plus 1, 5. If you lose health from this, I gain a paranoia condition. I don't want to, so we're going to find this out. So I roll 5, and I just need 1 success, please. I am blessed, so both of those are... I am blessed presently, so both of those are successes, so I passed it. And then we're going to deal with the Tommy gun. I'm rolling 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? So I'm rolling 8 during our combat encounter. One, 2, blessed, 3, and that's all I got. The rest are garbage. So that was 2 to block the damage, and then 1 to kill you. Yay! So I've gotten 3, 4, 5 of the 10 I need. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. Then I'm going to try to close that gate. Staring out at the loud, cloudy water of Lake Hali, you are horrified to see the entire lake rippling as if something at the bottom is about to surface. You are seized by a terrible panic that paralyzes you. Test willpower. For dice. I got that and that. I'm good. Through sheer will, you force yourself to run towards the door you entered through. You find the doorway has been replaced by a blank wall. Awesome. You try to recall an incantation from your studies that will open this lost portal. Test 2 dice. Test lore. Yay. Nailed it. 6. Boom. If you pass, close this gate. That's what I'm... Michael is the man. Michael is the man. I gave Father Mateo 3 chances. Michael knows how to get the job done. All right, so that'll end that. Then Agnes's turn. She is in Tokyo. This is the first time I need to shuffle this deck. Michael is the man. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. And she is in Tokyo. You're placed on trial for violating the peace protection laws. Of course you are, because you stole something, Agnes. You stole something. Test influence. That is all the 2s that I can spare. You may discard this card to... No. You may reroll 1 die when resolving will. Nope. Once per round, you may roll 1 additional die when resolving a test. Yes, please. Nope. That's a fail. Let's skip past the if you pass part. If you fail, you are declared guilty and are gain a detained condition. The detained conditions are: you cannot move or perform actions other than the action on this card. Amazing. Did I tell y'all I love this game so much? Okay, so that ends that. Didn't get the clue, unfortunately. This is not looking good. Monsters didn't have anything to do, so then we go to the mythos. Alright, what do we got going on? What we got here? So we're gonna gain 2 clues on the board, which is not good. If there are 10 clues, this is bad for Father. So this is going to London. And space 11. So that is 2, 4, 5 so far. Okay, then we have space 16 gains. Something's going down over on space 16. Father, maybe you can go make yourself useful. And then there are 4 things going on this card. And we'll see what it says, because I can't read from that far away. Some dark magic has taken hold in you. Friends have started ignoring you as if you weren't even in the room. It's getting worse, and you fear that soon you will be invisible to every other person on Earth. Ongoing rumor. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 16 may attempt to research similar occurrences from the past, testing observation. 2, 1, 1, 2. You all suck at it. If they pass, they learn about a Russian folklore where children go missing. They may spend clues equal to half the investigators to solve this rumor. On the reckoning, bad things happen. Solid. So we're going to put 4 on there. Cool. All right. Back around to the round. All right, Mr. Harrigan. First action, you're going to heal. And second action, you're going to move. You can do nothing else from. All right, so next up is Father Mateo. I'm going to need you to be of some sort of use to me. You need to test observation, which you only roll 1 die. And nothing in the store helps with observation. The lucky rabbit's foot can help you re-roll that one die. Let's rest. And then let's roll a die to see if you can get rid of this hallucination. Nope. So that. Then what are we gonna do? Well, let's head towards some clues, huh? How about that? You're not going with Mike because you are a terrible person. We are going to move to Istanbul. That's where you're gonna end your turn. Then Mike, wonderful, wonderful Mike, is going to focus and heal. Then Agnes, I need you're detained, so all you can do is try to test this nonsense. So we're gonna roll the 3 dice you need for influence as a local test. Hey, 1, 2 successes. I like that. I like that. That makes me feel good about myself. Instead of so it says you cannot move or perform actions other than the actions on this card. Instead of resolving an encounter, flip this card. As a local action, test influence. If you pass, discard this card. Hey, cool. Done and done. So that's all you could do. You're done. The turns go by so fast. They go by so fast in this game. All right, so what's going on next? Monster phase. Nobody's on space with monsters, but let's deal with Mr. Harrigan. You are on a city space. So let's see what's going on with you. A shady figure offers to sell you a weapon. No questions asked. Sounds legit. You speak with him to determine his motives. Test. So I rolled 2 dice. I got a 5. That's perfect. I'm cursed. That means nothing. Fail. Sweet. If you fail, the undercover policeman arrests you. Gain a detained condition. You should be detained and shot on sight because I'm cursed. 5. Pass. Fail. Hey, Pontus, what's going on? Let's see. All right, so that ends Mr. Harrigan's turn because he's having a good go of it. Father Mateo, can you be of use to me in Istanbul? You search crates of antique books until you're exhausted. Test willpower. You're rolling 4 dice and you're blessed. Nailed it. 5. Yeah, so much nailed it. Okay, if you pass, you find the Oracle of Leo the Wise, of Viga the Wise. A priceless collection of prophecies. Improve hand shakiness. Improve influence. By... Who is this, Mateo? By 1. Improve influence by 1. Yeah, cool. Look, he can do stuff now. All right. Next up is Mr. McGlenn, who's going to go for the clue. And he is on a city space. Inside the restricted section of the library, the book you sought is suddenly engulfed in green flames. To claim the ancient text, you will have to bow to the will of Tulzugubaba. You may spend 2 sanity and gain a dark pack condition to gain the clue and 1 tome. Nope. No, thank you. I will find other means to gain that clue. No, thanks. Next up is Agnes, who's going to go for the next clue. She's on a city space. Where'd you get that dice tower? I like how sound is, and it looks sweet. I got this dice tower, Pontus, from Kim from One Stop Coffee Shop Stream Channel. She built this tower. She does a lot of woodworking, As you can see, she marks it at the symbol on her back with her brand. But she created this dice tower for me. I told her I wanted a low profile dice tower, which it's a low profile one, and I want it to be quiet. And she actually ran through a lot of iterations, and she built this thing herself. So she has a shop that if Steve's on, he could tell you the address of the shop. I cannot remember it off the top of my head, but she has a shop where she sells so many things and she makes them herself, and it's incredible. So yep. So you can actually purchase one from her. Yes. Okay. Where was I? Here. City. The Maestro possesses the original. Take the Dark Pack. What's the worst that could happen? Brian, stop it. Brian. The Maestro possesses the original libretto from the notorious opera. You sneak backstage during intermission and steal it. Gain the Massa di Requiem per Shige artifact. Action. Test willpower -1. If you pass, you may spend 1 sanity to discard 1 monster on a space of your choice containing a gate. And look what happens. Roll a die on a 1, so we'll advance the doom every single time. That's what that's telling me. Okay, what else? You search the pages for knowledge you seek. Test observation -1, which means I'm rolling 1 die. Boom. 3. Fail. If you pass, gain a clue. If you fail, lose 2 sanity. Perfect. I will not be able to gain a clue. I will not be able to gain a clue. It's when it counts. That's when the dice rolls let me down. When it counts. Alright, so let's see what we're doing here. I just need 1 more clue and I could go solve this foolish thing. Okay, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We are gonna go to the Mythos face. Because the card's green, everyone says they make green cards. Move green. Advance by how many Eldritch is on there, which is 1. Gate surges on green. No. So we spawn a gate, which is green in San Francisco. Then, wait, that's a monster surge. Yeah, when there's no monsters, you spawn a gate. Monster surge. If no gates correspond to the omen, spawn 1 gate. I was right. Then we drop 2 clues. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, father. Uh-oh. On 2. So we're gonna be heading over this way. Agnes needs to deal with some of this. And the Himalayas. Cool. Keep running. Never look back. You've known for a long time now that the consequences of your actions are always 1 step behind you. But now it's all catching up to you. Tied to the dark purpose. Resolve the treating all die rolls as 1s? What? What are you saying to me right now? Resolve all of the reckoning condition. So resolve all reckoning effects on all conditions, treating all die rolls as 1s. So I'm about to lose blessing on everything. That's messed up. So blessing gone, because it says on a 1 or 2, those are gone. On a 1, advance the doom by 1 for you. And this, oh no, it says only on conditions. This isn't a condition. Blessings were conditions. Cursed is a condition. Roll 1 die on a 4 or 5, discard this card, so I don't. So I lost all my blessings. And on this one, on the Reckoning, test willpower. If you fail, which is a 1, flip this card. The bugs are everywhere. They crawl across your skin and into your mouth. Lose 3 sanity, then discard this card. Going to 4. What the hell type card is this? That was just cruel for the sake of cruelty. Like somebody somewhere is laughing maniacally at me right now. Okay. Well, you're still doomed. And you're detained. So all you can do is test this and hope that you roll a 6. And you did. So that ends your turn. Good job. Good job, buddy. And nobody's close by to help you. Father Mateo. This is not good. Oh, I forgot to spawn a guy on that gate. When the gate spawned, and I just flipped that entire thing. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I just flipped that entire thing, and I forgot to spawn a vampire. That was incredible. All right, so let me move my mic so I can fix this. The Eldritch gods are laughing at me. I know, right? That was just beyond incredible that just happened. Okay, so he's done. I don't even know how that happened. What was I reaching for? I don't remember. Okay, so you're done. Next up, oh, I was reaching for the bag, so I put the bag over there. All right, next up is oh, and to see what spawned on that gate is a vampire that does horrible things. So far, how much this is to? So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Getting close, Father Mateo. Getting close. Sun's getting real low. I don't even know what to do for you. You're gonna rest. Taking this down to 3. I just need to. You just need to head for here to find out what's going on with. Oh, we don't have enough clues to even do that. I don't even have enough clues, so you're gonna move here to try to go for a clue. Try to close that gate potentially. Actually, you know, no, you rested and then you move. The end. Mike. Mike. You go. We need that clue, Mike. We need that clue. So you're gonna chill there. Not really much you can do though. But you spawn clues wherever you are, which could be bad, so I think you need. Nope, you'll stay there. You got as much tickets as you get. Kind of done. You can get something from here, but I don't really think you need it. And fighting monsters is kind of your jam. So what can we do to get you where you need to go to fight a monster? We could spend 2 ship tickets. But it'll only get you to space 7. But it gets you closer if you need. Fighting monsters is the reason why you're here. So let's move 1. We're going to spend the ship ticket. Move. Or do we want to go this way and then spend the ship ticket? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters which way we go. This way. Actually, I'm not going to spend my ship ticket. I'm just going to stop there. And that's all I'm going to do. We're going to go try to close that gate next round. Then Agnes. Still alive, I see. Good. Agnes, we need to get that clue. And we need to defeat a monster effect that you have. So that you can go up here and finish this. So Agnes is going to focus. And she's going to buy a ship ticket. Actually, no, she's going to try to gain a spell. She's going to roll 3 dice. And she got 1 success. But she did pass. It says when if you pass, gain 1 spell. Yep. So gain a spell. 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there's 12 spells. Let's roll a die and see which one we get. 12. Need a D12. 12. Anybody in this cacophony of dice? I might have a little bit too many dice, people. This is a D10. I know I have a D12. Everybody has a D12. Everyone. Here it is, D12. Ew. Four. So 1, 2, 3. So it's feed the mind. He is getting a feed the mind spell. Get this one. And feed the mind says action. Test lore -1. If you pass, choose an investigator on your space to improve 1 skill of your choice and then flip this card. We'll feed the mind spell. So she improved and did that, so she's done. Okay. Mr. Hattigan. It says, instead of resolving an encounter, flip this card. The food is poison. Of course it is. A fellow prisoner whispers, don't eat it. You will surely starve to death if you do not give your captors the information they're seeking. Spend 1 clue or test strength -1. If you fail, lose 3 health and gain an internal injury condition. Cool. So I'm rolling 3 dice. Of course I am. And I'm cursed. Let's spend that focus. Nope. No. I do pass. 2 5s. I do pass. So I don't fail. I don't then discard this card. Sweet. For people who are just joining, I will dice order me. Don't judge me. I will restate this. I'm playing with partial successes, and since you are cursed, 2 5s are partials. So that's a pass. All right, makes the game more fun. All right, so that ends your pain. You, where are you? You're in a city. Can you be of any use to me presently? Any use to me? A shop in the old part of town is reputed to have an amazing collection of rare books, but the shop cannot always be found. You research the legend and do your best to find it. Test lore -2. Hey, that's a big old 6. All right. If you pass, gain 1 tome artifact. Tome artifact. I like tome artifacts. They make me feel good about myself. So, tome artifact. This one looks good. This one makes me feel wiggly. See what we got. So, gain +3 on lore when resolving spell effects. Actions, test lore. If you pass, you may spend 1 sanity to gain 2 spells, then discard 1 spell. Bother. Alright, Mike, where are you? You're in Arkham. I have not done the amounts. I have not moved this mystery 1 bit. I can with Agnes if I can get there. Arkham. The Arkham advertiser ran an expose on cult activity. You hope to stealthily look through the reporter's notes. Test observation. That's 1 die. Roll a 3. I'm going to spend a focus. I rolled a 3. I'm going to spend the focus. I rolled a 2. If you fail, you are roughly kicked out of the streets. Kicked out on the streets. Lose 1 health and gain a back injury. And this is how Mr. McGlenn dies. Back injury can. Hey, Dan. I leave Thursday. When you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die on a 5 or 6, discard this card. I leave on Thursday. Then your turn. We're trying to get that clue in a city. Here we go. The university allows you to use a telescope to search for signs of a green comet. Observation -1, which is just 1 die. I rolled a 5. That is a pass. I'm not cursed. Yes. If you pass, gain the clue and 1 additional clue. Ooh. All right. Let's go solve this mystery. All right, cool. Ooh. So we could do that. All right, Agnes has her job. I'll take it. He has to wait until next round to get to Tunguska. This is going to be rough. Nothing else to deal with. Let's deal with the mythos. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We're going to move this to blue. There are no blue gates, so we're good. Then we're going to take care of the Reckoning. So, Reckoning are on monsters first. Each investigator who has a curse condition loses 1 health. Any other Reckonings? Nope. Then, we come over here. Nope. Azathoth has nothing. Then we come over here. Search the assets deck, discard pile, and reserve for all assets with value equal to or greater than the number of Eldritch tokens on this card, and return them to the game. Then discard 1 Eldritch token from this card. If there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, solve this rumor. Wow. Cool. So anything with 4 and above is gone. Ooh. Double barrel shotgun that I probably would have really loved to have. Right? That's it. These 2 things. 3 things. Gone. And remove 1. That was awful. And then on our cards, you roll a die. I rolled a 4. On a 4, 5, or 6, discard this card. Thank God. How much more cursed I can get. Alright, so then you don't have anything. You. Test willpower. Or strength, sorry. Test strength. If you fail, it's going to be bad news bears. I passed. All right, then you roll a die. I rolled a 6. So on a 1, advance of doom, and that's it. We're done. That was the reckoning. Let's spawn a gate. Spawning a gate in Istanbul. Dang it, Father Mateo, you should have stayed there. Then we need to put a monster on that gate, don't we? He's practicing traveling for Gen Con. Exactly. We've got some of the serpent people decided to show. When this monster is spawned, move it to the Amazon. And it has a reckoning. That is awful. Okay. And then, what horrible thing befalls us? Before your very eyes, the stars shift in the night sky. Constellations break apart and reform, shattering your previous predictions of the omens. Perplexing stars event. Move the omen counterclockwise by 1, then advance doom by 1 for each gate on the game board that corresponds to the current omen. So that's green. So that's 1, 2. 1, 2. Yay! Have I told y'all this game is hard? I don't know if y'all knew that. Game's hard. Okay. That was a thing that occurred. That was a thing that happened. All right. Mark. You're going to focus, and then you're going to move over here to this clue. I'll end your turn. Father frickin' Mateo. You're gonna heal, going down to 2. And then you're gonna move back up here to try to close this gate. Mr. Sir, you're gonna buy a ship ticket. Then you're going to boom, 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 boom right over there. End your turn. And Agnes. Agnes. I need you to close that gate. Your willpower is not strong. To die. Let's not let that happen. Okay. And you'll rest. Okay. That ends your. And next round I'll have to do feed the mind. Okay. You. Clue time. And you are on a ship space. C. A member of the ship's crew is under the sway of the Shan. You try to throw him in the brig. Strength, so 3 dice. And I'm no longer cursed, thank God. And that's a 6. That'll work. If you pass, you search his cabin and discover star charts. Gain this clue. Keeping Father Mateo from dying. Alright, so that ends your ordeal. Father Mateo, you're going to try to close that gate. Good luck to you. You failed 3 times. Oh, and it's a strength check. Of course it is. In Dilatleen, a suspicious-looking thug in a dark robe offers you his help. However, he warns you that he's a fugitive being hunted by the Princess agents and will require your protection. So my strength is 2, so 2 minus 1 is, 1. So let's see how that goes. I got a 2. That's the hardest of fails. I failed, so let's doot. The eyes of Dilatline capture you and sell you as a slave. This is the best way for me to go. You try to persuade the other slaves to fight back. So now it's, so that's 4 dice. Okay, so I roll 4 dice. Nailed it, 6. Boom. If you pass, the former slaves gratefully help you close the gate. Good job. So when you close a gate, put an Eldritch token on this card. So I need to close 2 more gates. Did it. All right. Then next up is Mr. Hattigan. McGlenn, sorry. McGlenn, you're gonna fight something. If you fail the willpower test, do not resolve the fight. If you lose health from this monster and this monster is not defeated, it recovers 2 health. Cool. So I'm rolling 4 dice to deal with you for this. I got a 6. I passed, and it is 1 that I need to pass that. So that works for me. Then we're gonna fight the crap out of you. So I would roll 8 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8. Minus 2. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. Taking him out. You die. So that is 3, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 so far. I need 10. And then I'm going to try to shut this gate. San Francisco. Sorry, I'm still shocked that Father Mateo did something. I'm going to try to shut this gate. You stand in Times Square in New York, but not as you know it. The streets are empty and the buildings have crumbled to dust. It appears that you will fail to save the world, and you try desperately not to fall into despair. So I need to test willpower -1, so it's 4, so I'm going to roll 3 dice. Yes, that's a big 6. Boom! You get to your feet and find what is left of the central library. The books you find there prove useful. Close this gate. Boom, boom, yes! Deep in the basement of the library, you dig through the archives searching for clues about the downfall of man. Test observation, which is just 1 die. This is just worth a shot. Just worth a shot. Shot in the dark. Let's do it. Shot in the dark. I got a 5. That's a pass. Oh my god. That's a pass. Okay. Yep. So, if you pass, gain 2 clues. That will work. All right, let's go do stuff. We're all going over here. We're all going over there now to stop these 2 foolish things from happening. All right, then Agnes's turn. She is on a wilderness space. Is the Golden Gate in San Francisco? Yes. She's on a wilderness space. You scrape away years of moss and lichen from the stone altar, uncovering a series of prehistoric symbols. You think you can interpret the carvings. Test 4. 4 dice. Doc Spangle, thank you so much for subscribing. I got that lovely 6. How you like them apples? Which is a pass. If you pass, gain 1 clue or 1 spell. I'll take a clue. Clues are important. All right. Everyone, to Tunguska immediately. Love Eldritch, FYI. You forgot to get a boon for Father. Oh, thank you. Yes, a boon for Father Mateo. Thank you. Did I leave that out too? I forgot when I used him, I forgot to pull the boons out. The boons are in that box. 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me get all the boon cards as well. I am sorry. Be right back. All right. So many decks in this game. I know. I gotta find the boon cards. I see the Bane ones, so the boons should be with them. Yep, there they are. Boons. Boon cards. Got them. I got them under control. So, Living Link is a boon. Bane. I think that's it. Living Link is just the only boon. Alright. Over there. Let's grab Living Link. Boon. So this boon says, gain +1 to all skills. If you would gain a Bane condition, you may discard this card instead. On the Reckoning, your destiny awaits. Flip this card. Which means I'll probably die. Because the Reckoning is about to happen. She did something. She got 2 clues. She finished off. Okay. Cool. Okay. No monsters around. She is going there next. If we cannot do a Reckoning, do not do a Reckoning. Do not do a Reckoning. Thank God. Yeah, you have to say it enough times. If you say it enough times, maybe the world will like you. So we've got move this by 1. No blue gates, only reds. A monster surge on blue gates, but there aren't any, so we're gonna spawn a gate, which is red in Rome. Oh, on each space containing a gate that corresponds to the current omen. Yep, I was right. Red gate, do that, and a monster is supposed to spawn with that, which is an elder thing. This will push me right over the edge. When this monster spawned, move it to Antarctica. Mike's coming. All right. So then we spawn 2 clues. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. Now we get 2 more. Father is getting rough. 13. 12, 11, 13, and 20. You know you're going back over there to close that gate, right? That's your job right now. Okay. Let's see. Strange force. Hey Matt, what's going on? Strange forces stretch you in all directions. The portals between worlds are pulling reality apart, and you feel the unearthly energies coming from all corners of the globe. On a Sunday, each investigator loses health equal to the number of gates on the game board that corresponds to the current omen. 0, my friend. If there are no gates that correspond to the current omen, advance the doom by 1. I hate you, game. I hate you so much. It's not Eldritch Horror until you're seething with anger. All right. All right, so our turn. Can I just get like a free trip travel to Tunguska for him? He has a ship ticket, so he can get where he wants to. He could spend. Let me understand the ship tickets. Move one space, spend travel tickets to move additional spaces. I can get to Tunguska. 1, 2. Oh wait, no, it put me here. No, it wouldn't. 1. That'd be 1. 2 ship ticket and then move. Yep, let's do it. That's what you're gonna do. You're going over there too. So Mike, what are you doing? Let's deal with Mike first. Mike. You are going to. We need to deal with the Amazon, don't we? So you're gonna go to Buenos Aires, and then you're gonna rest. That'll end your turn. Okay. Then Father Mateo is going to rest. Rest down to 1, and then move over here, and then just turn. McGlenn is going to spend these 2 ship tickets to go 1, 2, and then move. So that was his but he has 1 more action, right? He'll focus. And Agnes is going to rest, then move. And when he didn't rest, so that's okay. All right. We've got stuff going down. Okay, so you are in the Americas, and you are in Buenos Aires. What are you talking about? It says advanced Doom, not Omen. I did advance the Doom. What are you talking about? The Omen's right here. Maybe I misunderstood, Matt. I don't get it. I did advance the Doom. I moved it here. If there are no gates that correspond to the current Omen, advance the Omen by 1. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Good catch. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. That's why I like y'all. Y'all keep me honest. The King in Yellow is being performed at the Cervantes Theater. The play seems to infect your mind. Test willpower. Of course it does. And your willpower is probably hot garbage, isn't it? No, it's 5. Look at that. You can think. And you pass with a 5. Alright, so if you pass, you commit a key passage of the script to memory, gain 1 ritual spell. If you fail, madness seizes you. Nope, I didn't fail. So I gain a spell. A ritual spell. At that. All these rituals? Looking for something specific. Nope, that's an incantation. Poison mist. Seems like a fun ritual to have. Oh. That seems like a fun ritual to get. Poison mist. Test lore +1. If you pass, discard monsters of your space with total toughness equal to or less than your test results. Then flip this card. Cool. Yeah. You did good. It did good. Okay. So pop that off. You're trying to shut a gate. Of course you are. Got living link, so let's see if this works for you. The night gods seem intent on keeping you here in the darkness. You do your best to continue climbing out of these terrible depths without alerting them to your presence. That's observation, but because you have living link boon, boom, you roll 2 dice instead of 1. 5 with the pass. That's what I like. You reach the trapdoor that leads from the abyss to Skarkamond. The journey has only strengthened your resolve. Improve Improve willpower. Now, it will require all of your strength to push open the door. Strength -1, so it would be 3, but it's back down to 2. That's a 5 for a success, my dear friends. If you pass, you are able to escape. Close this gate. Bada bing, bada boom. So it says when you give a when I give a boon to somebody, I place an Eldritch on here. Not when I close a gate. When I close a gate, I gain a boon. If you do not have a boon condition, gain 1 boon. And I already have a boon. This would not have gone on that card. I need to give this boon to somebody else. But I did close a gate, which makes me a little happier. All right. Now to the stuff that matters. Mr. McGlenn. No. Agnes. And this monster's time to fight it. Time to fight it. Actually, Mr. McGlenn. Glenn. 4. Got a 5 and a bunch of 3s. I'll take that sanity hit. 1 sanity for that, and then I get to roll a die. I'll re-roll that die. Can I attempt to put a monster there? Oh, it says as an encounter I could do this. As an encounter I could do that. Sorry, I didn't have to fight that monster. I'm gonna retcon. But can I attempt the mystery while the monster is there? Combat encounter, location encounter. Location encounter is any encounter related to your space type. Token encounter. Token encounter is any encounter related to a token. During it, fight each monster on your space, fighting all armor monsters before epic. I think I can instead. I thought I had to get rid of it to do it, but I think I can attempt the mystery while he's there. Do y'all know? Now, let me pull up the rules. Don't know if that's true. Rumor. No, the mystery one's what I'm looking. I attempt the mystery while he's. Otherwise, I'm kind of screwed because he's got me locked in place until I happen to roll a 5 or a 6, which will never happen for me. I think I could do the mystery as an encounter without him. Nothing's stopping me, right? If an investigator is on a space containing 1 or more monsters, he must resolve a single combat against each monster on that space 1 at a time in order of his choice. After investigator resolves all combat encounters, if there are no monsters in his space. See, that's the thing. Like, this says if there are no monsters in the space. So I'm assuming I can't? But I don't know. It's a mystery, right? I'm assuming I can't. Investigators immediately win the game if they solve 3 of the Ancient One mysteries. If the Ancient One awakens, investigators will also need to solve the final mystery in order to win the game. Okay, investigators lose the game if any of the following is doom. All of it. But that's winning the game. I want to talk about solving mysteries. Or solving the mystery. I don't know if anybody knows. If you do, let me know what page it's on, or if you know off the top of your head. combat and kill test epic monsters, ambushes, rumors. You're not a rumor, you're a mystery. Mysteries. In order to win the game, investigators need to solve 3 mysteries. Each ancient one has its own deck of mystery cards with a unique set of tasks that the investigator must resolve. During setup, draw 1 mystery card and place it face up, blah, blah, blah. Each list what you have to do. As soon as the mystery is solved, immediately draw a new one, place it face up. As soon as the 3 mysteries are solved, investigators win the game. If the ancient one awakens, investigators need to resolve the final mystery. So it doesn't really say that you... Go to reference guide. Mystery. Put on a mystery. I'm assuming that you have to, but I'm just in case. Investigators must solve a number of mysteries to win the game. The number of mysteries is indicated by the Ancient One sheet. The illustration on the back of each mystery card indicates the Ancient One. Active mystery refers to the face-up card in play that has not yet been. When the active mystery is solved, remove it from play, discard the tokens on it, and then draw a new one. So I guess you can't. He's just gonna block me from winning the game. There are no monsters on the investigator space after he resolves combat encounter. If an investigator has this option of multiple choose, change conditions, solves the back of the condition. Yeah, looks like I can't. It looks like I can't. That's unfortunate. Okay. It looks like I can't do that. Okay. Alright, so I just took the 1 hit for that, and I didn't roll a 5 or 6, so the monster can't be defeated. That is an impossible monster to fight. Okay, so that's you. Agnes. Roll 2 dice. I can re-roll, I may re-roll 1 die when resolving a willpower. One, and I'll re-roll. Nope, so I gain bad on there, and then I'm gonna roll a die. Roll a 3, so I don't defeat him. So I'm going to lose this game because I can't roll a 5. Cool. Let's go. Let's go with the reckoning. Blue. There's only reds in play. Then the reckoning. So reckonings are monsters on the board. Roll 1 die on a 1 or 2. The nearest investigator moves 1 space towards this monster. I'm okay with that. I rolled a 1. I'm okay with that. Alright, then... Who's next? You don't do anything. You don't do anything. Each investigator who has a cursed condition loses the health. Nobody does. Then this. Nothing. Then this, which means I'm removing all 3s from the game. All 3s are gone. Beat. Sweetness. Alright. 1 of these. Then... What's next? Anything on you? No. Anything on you? Yes. Your destiny awaits. Flip this card. Do I die immediately? When you sleep, you dream of the golden city, Ilikvad. The king has chosen you to receive the gifts of his strength and knowledge. Gain 2 talent conditions, then discard 1 talent condition and flip this card. 2 talent conditions. Yep, that would be. Silver-tongued and resilient, I believe. Oh, there's also practiced. Perceptive. Headstrong. those are the ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll d6. What am I getting? 1, headstrong. What is headstrong? Once per round, when you would lose sanity, you may test willpower. If you pass, prevent the loss of up to 2 sanity, then flip this card. That was the reckoning on you. Over here, test 4 dice. I did not pass at all. So do I die? The pain in your back continues to flare up throughout the night. Lose 2 health and 2 sanity. 3 and 3. And I'm near death. In the morning, you discover your back has been scarred with ancient hieroglyphs. Test. Roll 1 die. Sweet, let's do it. That's a 4. If you pass, gain a clue, then discard this card. Exactly what I needed. Okay. Oh, he's almost dead. Any reckonings for you? Yeah, we're gonna roll a die. And we're gonna roll a 4, so we're okay. That's it. Then we do a gate spawn, which is going in Buenos Aires. Monster going. It is a ghost. Ghost. And if you pass the willpower test, this monster loses health equal to the test result. And then you wrap the towel around some ice and apply it to your injuries. Hoping to reduce the swelling, you make a mental list of all the sacrifices that you had to make and those that you've asked of others. All that terrible loss, and you can't for the life of you think of any good that's been accomplished. Okay. Shuffle a solved mystery back into the deck unless investigators as a group spend clues equal to half. If there was no solved mysteries, advance doom by 1 instead. Cool. Cool. Okay. Right. You don't want to go anywhere, actually. You're gonna focus. And nope, we're good. Let's drink the milk of Shub Nagra. Test willpower. If you pass, you may spend 1 sanity to recover all health and improve twice, and then a monster ambushes. No. We're not going to do that. We're just going to do that and end our turn. We want to fight this guy. All right, Father Mateo. You have no clues. The one person. What do we do? Spend 2 clues to get, and you have none. We're going to lose the shop anyway, so let's move 1. And you know what? Let's shop. Let's shop, Father. You're going to roll 4 dice. Nothing. Sweet. Sweetness. Next up. You are going to do this and get a train ticket. Get train tickets for monsters. Board. Nope, I cannot. Acquire. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. But only in a city, and I'm not in a city, so I can't. So I'll gain a focus, and if I beat this monster, I can get my upgraded ability. I'm gonna I can't rest where monsters are, unfortunately. So I think I may die. Oh no, she can use the whiskey to save your life. Okay, that's all I got because this is what we need. Yes. Pass, you may spend 1 sanity to start a monster on the face of your choice containing a gate. So I'm gonna test the Masatome. Rolling 3 dice, and I just need 1 success. I got my 1 success, so I discard a monster. Back to the back. So it says if you pass, you may spend 1 sanity. Discard 1 monster. My first action, my second action is to focus. Alright. You, time to fight. So, willpower, you're rolling 5 dice. One success, 1 fail, so you'll take 1. Then we're gonna fight the heck out of you. So it'd be 6 minus 1, 5. Do I want to really put my foot in it? Really want to kill you. Now let's roll a 5. That's 2. That's what I needed. You're dead. Come on there, and then we're going to go for the clue. You are in a wilderness space. You've been led into a trap. A tall figure wielding a powerful ancient weapon attacks you. So, a combat encounter. I'm just rolling for 3 dice. That's a pass if a pass ever had a pass. If you pass, you manage to wrestle the weapon away and escape with your life. Gain this clue and 1 weapon artifact. Fail, lose 2 health. So gain the clue and 1 weapon artifact. Oh, my dear sweet, sweet weapon. I'm gonna take the sword of Jerome. They had a lightning gun. A lightning gun that did great, wondrous things. So I'll get the sword of Jerome, which is a magical weapon. Gain +2 to my and +5 when resolving a combat encounter. If you defeat a monster during a combat encounter, recover 1 sanity. Things are looking good for you, my friend. The clues are coming in pretty decent. The problem is not the clues. Alright, Father Mateo, you're going for the clue as well. And you are in a city. Jerry Sword! You find an astrological calendar among the curios in the back room of the antique store. That's observation -1. Well, that's just rolling 1 die. YOLO! That's a 1. That's what that is. If you pass, discover advice, in the clue, omen, and if you fail, nothing. So it's just something cool that is not going to happen to me. Thank you, Father Mateo. Go back to the Vatican. Okay, so that'll end his turn. Mr. Hannigan, let's go ahead and test willpower of 4. 2, 3. Then I'm going to roll 1 die. That's a 4. I need to roll a 5 to get rid of you. Unfortunately. Nope. Let me spend this focus and try to re-roll that die. Nope, that's a 1. Alright, then your turn. You're going to roll 2 dice. You got 2 5s, which pass and you don't take any damage. Then you're going to roll that die. I roll a 1, re-roll. 2, re-roll. Watch it be a 3. 6! Yes! Discard him. God, that monster sucked. Okay, then we're gonna deal with this nonsense. As an encounter, Investigator on Tunguska may attempt to search for signs of the impact dead force. Test observation, which is 2. Yes! 5 and a 6. Love it when I win. Alright. If they pass, they discover the strange green meteorite. They may spend 2 clues to place 1 Eldritch token on this card. Boop, boop. 2 clues spent. And I just need 1 more. Ugh. That monster is awful. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, we're losing the shop. The shop's just gonna go away, and we need to get used to it. There's a green. There are no greens out, but there's 1 Eldritch token, which will move it to 7. Then we will do the Reckonings. First, monsters on the board. No monsters on the board dealing with that. Then this, which is basically going to start siphoning this dry. So the 2, 2, 2. There are just 1s left. For the store is empty. 1 off. Then you. Nope. No, you don't have any problems. You do. Destiny awaits. Flip this card. So gain 2 talents, then discard 1 talent addition. Silver tongue, meditation, perception, practice, or resilience. That's 5. Here we go. Boom. 4. 4. Practice. Once per round, you may roll 1 additional die and roll up to 1 die when resolving a test. If you fail that test, flip this card. Wow, Living Link is just amazing. Boons are fun. Okay, then you roll a die. Roll a 3, no problems. You are good, and we are done with Reckoning. Then we got a Gate Spawn, which is in Arkham. Oh god, if this thing shows up again. Okay, Chthonian. Where are you going? Heart of Africa. Chthonian's going to the Heart of Africa. Alright. Now, scope of the tremor was so vast that the newspapers in every country reported on the damage done and the tragic devastation of the ancient wonders. The world shakes. Each investigator on the active expedition space or an adjacent space loses 2 health. Nope. And becomes delayed. Then search the expedition encounter deck for each card corresponding to the active expedition and return it to the game box. Then shuffle the expedition deck. Alright, cool. So no, that was okay actually. Alright, so come in here. All of Antarctica is lost to the world. This is shifting back. Cool. Okay. Oh. Okay. What are we gonna do, Mr. Harrigan? You're actually alright. Don't worry me so much. Let's go close the gate and get you some more stuff. How about that? We're gonna rest first. Then we're gonna move here. That'll be you. Then Father Mateo. I mean, you're doing well, dude. I just dropped something. Not gonna be bothered to find it. We'll use it. Father Mateo. That would be great, Matt. That would be great. That would be fantastic. 2, 4, 6. Okay, far. It's he's gonna move. Pick me up. Gonna rest. I'll move to Rome. Just been hovering around that area. You might need to stick around there, but you can also come over here and deal with that. So I think I'm gonna move you, and you're gonna rest. Pass an observation. Actually, no, I'm not. You're just gonna rest, and you're gonna focus, just in case we need. You are gonna rest as well. Are going focus also. All right, you got a fight to do. So, willpower -1, so you're rolling 4 dice. That's a pass. 2 pass, so we're good. If you pass the test, this monster loses health equal to the test results, which is 2 successes, so you lose. So I'm at 2, 4, 6. And then we're going to try to close this gate. Ooh! The future! You find yourself in a familiar city, but there's no electricity. The only light comes from the greenish moon, and the only sound is distant screaming. You can feel your reason being overrun by fear, so I'm going to roll 5 dice. Yeah, that's a pass. Resisting the urge to panic, you find a large metal and glass machine that has electricity sparking across its surface. You try to learn how to operate the device. Test something that I only roll 1 dice for. This is why I got those focus tokens. 3. Focus. 3. Focus. 4. I hate you, game. Cool. If you fail, you receive electrical shock, lose 2 health. I was very close to closing that gate. Very, very close. Okay. Father Mateo is in Rome because that's where he seems only useful. You closely examine the ancient writing on the obelisk in the... Yeah, no, good try. In the Piazza del Popolo, and implore the ancient pharaohs to watch over you. Gain a blessed condition, then the presence of the relic entrances you. Okay, so gain a blessed condition. Then you need to test. You're rolling 4 dice because it would have been 5, but -1, 4. 4 blessed. And it doesn't matter because you suck. If you fail, you step through the obelisk into another reality. Become lost in space and time. You suck. Okay. Good lord. Alright, so that ends his nonsense. Alright, you are going to try to do this, and you need to test observation. 4. Again. That's a 4. Unfortunately, you couldn't do it. Yeah, that's the reason why I stayed. Okay, your turn. You're gonna try it as well. You roll 2 dice this. You passed, and you're gonna spend 2 clues. Complete this stupid thing. Alright, so 1 done. Next. Jeez. What are we dealing with here? Get rid of it. Shocking. Simply shocking. That is the Roger Moore movie. Moonraker. No, Moonraker didn't have the guy with the hat. It's the one with the guy with the hat. It wasn't Goldfinger. It's the one with the... Oh, maybe it was Goldfinger. Was that the guy with the hat? That's the one what it was from. If that was Goldfinger. Voice of Azathoth. Much musicians describe the 18th century Italian opera as unplayable. It comes as no surprise that the composer was executed for heresy. Cool. When an investigator would gain an artifact, he may gain the Missa de Requiem per artifact instead. At the end of the Mythos phase, an investigator may spend clues equal to investigators and discard the Massa to solve this mystery. Okay, so I already have the Massa. I just need clues. Odd Job, that's his name. Odd Job. I knew the guy, and I know when he died. I just couldn't remember the movie. At the end of the Mythos phase, an investigator may spend clues equal to... So we've got enough. We can solve this immediately. Because it says an investigator may spend clues equal to the account. So we've got 4. So we're good. And then we just discard that and we solve the mystery. Okay, cool. So we should be good. Okay. So you completed this. Tunguska is this house is clean. Let's deal with this. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got clues going on 15. Another clue going on 7. Then we're going to put 3 on this. A sect of Ataknaka worshippers have called forth the nightmares spiders, web between worlds. When this card enters play, spawn the Spinner of Webs epic monster on space 9. When it is defeated, solve this rumor. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this game, investigators lose the game. Sweet! I didn't want to win. I wanted to lose. There's a Spinner of Webs. And Mr. Harrigan's going after him. If you fail to do not resolve the fight test, toughness is equal to investigators plus 2. Sorry, it's 6 total. But I am going to come after you on space 9. Where's space 9? 7, 8, 9. All right. Cool. There are 3 tokens on that. Well, that's Mr. Harrigan's job. Is to get up there and kill that thing. All right. Shop is almost pilfered. So what's next? Okay, next up, Mr. Harrigan. 2, 4, 6, 7. You have 7. Oh my gosh, that will definitely push you over the edge to get what you need. You are going to buy a ship ticket. Then you're going to Arkham. You are lost in space and time. Remove your investigator token from the game board. You are unaffected by other game effects and cannot move or perform actions. Instead of resolve. Okay, so you're done, idiot. All right. You're gonna heal. Then you are gonna actually move back this way. You are going to heal as well. This way also. All right, so if they get rid of the thing, I don't care. So Mr. Hat again is going to try to close this gate. Win a date with Azathoth and a trip to kill devils. North Carolina. Great Hall of Solanio. You are forbidden to enter the library unless you bear the necessary sigil. You draw the symbol to the best of your knowledge. Test 1. That's the best of my knowledge. Yeah, it's out of control. 4. Your drawing proves insufficient. You find yourself back on Earth, struggling to retain your memories of what happened. Gain an amnesia condition unless you spend the clue. I'm gaining an amnesia. I have amnesia. Now, what do you know? What movie is that from? When you perform a rest action, I could try to get rid of it. Okay. Not spending a clue because we're going to solve this craziness right. Okay. Then Father Mateo. Strange worlds. You wander from one strange world to another, always at the edge of existence. You believe it is possible to open a portal that can return you to the real world. You're going to roll 2 dice. And you pass with a 5, you lucky bastard. And a 4 since you're blessed. If you pass, place your investigator token on a space of your choice. If you fail, spawn 1 gate. Nope. And then place yourself. Nope. I will find my way. You know what? You go up there because I hate you. You need to fight him. And then discard this card. Right. Then we'll deal with him. All right. Then you are here, and you both are on a wilderness space. What we're doing. I know that movie, Dark. If you can remember. Extreme conditions have left you fevered and delirious. You force yourself to keep moving, putting a terrible strain on your body. 4 dice. And we pass. If you fail, nope, I don't fail. Just nothing bad for surviving. And she gets 1. The terrain ahead of you looks impassable, but going around would take too long. You'll need to find some way to move forward. Test observation. That's a 6. That's a success right there. If you pass, you discover a path. Move 1 space. Fail, you trip. Alright, so we're gonna move... Okay, I'll let you defeat a monster, but probably a non-epic monster, so I'll move here to close this gate. Okay. Doing pretty good. I say that as I draw Mythos card. Oh no, at the end of the Mythos phase. We're in the Mythos phase right now. Alright. So here we go. You're going to blue. We've got 1 blue gate. Then Reckoning. So monsters on the board. Nope. Then on the cards, yep, the entire thing is gone. So we have no more shop. All gone. This has been resolved. And discard 1 Eldritch token from this unless investigators group spend 2 clues. Nope, we can discard 1. Then Reckonings on cards. Amnesia. Test willpower. If you fail, flip this card. Willpower is a 5. That's a 6, barely. So we're good. Anything else to test? No. You? Yes, your destiny awaits. So I get another boon. I get another talent. Silver tongue, meditation, perceptive, or resilience. Or, so I get resilient. Once per round, when you would lose health, you may test strength. If you pass, prevent the loss of 2 health, then flip this card. Lots of talents. Lots of talents. Then roll 1 die to see if I lose blessing. I don't. Then we come over here, roll 1 die to see if we advance the doom. We don't. Nope, we don't. And that is that of the reckoning. Then we do a gate spawn going to Tokyo. With goodness, I didn't go to Tokyo, but Mr. Man could go. And we're spawning a maniac. Spawning a maniac. He's crazy. So it's basically throwing somebody else. If you defeat this monster during a combat, you gain the axe asset. Well, I can't gain the axe asset, so that gets negated. All right, then the horrible thing. You can't sleep and can't stop shaking compulsively, so you open up your suitcase and count everything, gripping everyone. Let's see. You can't sleep but can't stop shaking compulsively. You open up your suitcase and count everything, gripping everything you own so tightly your hands. Each investigator may discard any number of item possessions that then he loses 1 health for each item possession they have. Alright, so you've got kerosene and the elixir and a gun and the sword. So, you can lose the kerosene. We can lose the gun because that thing's strong, and we can lose the elixir. This is an artifact, but it's an item. We'll just take 1 damage. We'll get rid of all these. So these, bye-bye, and this milk of shubba goes under. And we take 1 damage going to 3. Your items, you have 1 item. You have 2 items. King James Bible. You'll take 2 damage. You've been useless to me the entire game. You have 1 item, you'll take a damage. And you have 2 items you can. Then that should be it. Elixir? You just matter. Alright, so then at the end of the phase, we spend 1, 2, 3, 4. And discard the masa. Solve the mystery. 2 down, 1 to go. What do we got? The true name. Fragments of Azathoth's true name exist in long-forgotten tomes. It is said that if a person speaks his name aloud 3 times, was this Candyman? The blasphemous sound will grant the speaker great power. When this card enters play, place a number of Eldritch tokens equal to half each investigator on a random space. As an encounter, investigator on a space containing an Eldritch token may attempt to find information about Azathoth's true name. He may spend 2 clues to place the Eldritch token on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if their Eldritch tokens equal to half, we solve the mystery. Grab 2 Eldritch tokens. And how we find the rando, we go to the bag of locations. One's going on 19. We need clues. 20. So 19's around here somewhere. This is 17, 18, 20, 19. And the other one is going to be Shanghai. So we need to get 2 clues, get there, and we win the game. We're so close. Okay. Mr. Harrigan. You're going to rest. Try to get rid of that amnesia. Roll a 3. You do not get rid of that amnesia. And then you're going to move up there. Then you, sir, are going to focus. All right. That's all you're gonna do. You're dealing with whatever's up there because you've been useless. You need to be right there. But before you do, you're gonna rest. Then you're gonna make you need to get clues. You are gonna move, and you're gonna. Nope, you're gonna focus. L and E. Okay, Harrigan, it's time to fight this thing. All right, so it has 2. I'm rolling 5 dice plus 2, 6, 7. So 2, 4, 6, 7 dice from a magical weapon. I got 1, 2, 3 successes, so I passed the sanity test. And then I roll and 5 plus 4, 9 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then I'll roll 1 more after. So I'm rolling 9 dice to combat you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh! It has 6 health. It has 6 health. It is defeated. It is defeated. Which, with that defeat, when it's defeated, we solve this nonsense. So this is over. 1 round knockout. That was beautiful. But with that, you solve your thing and you get the reward of reason to live because you've beaten 10. Your maximum sanity is increased by 2. When you gain this card, remove 2 sanity. I'm okay. When a monster loses health from your action ability, it loses 2 additional health. Beautiful. Alright, so you've completed your mission. Father. He's been useless to me the whole game. Wilderness. Find an injured priest who needs to be carried over difficult terrain. Of course you do. You got a 6. That's a success. And a 4 because I'm blessed. If you pass, he is reunited with his parish and he prays on your behalf. Gain a blessed condition. I already have one. If you would gain another blessed condition, flip this card over instead. In your moment of need, the light of Canje shines down upon you, filling your hope with courage and filling your heart with courage and hope. Retreat doom by 1, then flip this card. Oh, shabop. That was amazing. Nailed it. Ever since Barrett said that, it's been stuck in my head. Next up is Mr. McGlenn. You've got to fight now. So, willpower plus 1, so 3, 4, 5. I got two successes, which is I just needed one, so I'm okay. Then strength test. Strength test is 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So roll all dice, -1, 7. I got two partials, which pushed me at 2 successes, which is what I needed to block, but you're stupidly still alive. Yuck. Oh, man. Got 2 damage on you. Still alive. Oh, that hurts. Even with partials, that still hurts. Alright. Then your turn. You're going for the clue. You are on a city space. Doctors asked you to observe a profanation. They pulled away a piece of his skull. Oh, brain surgery. And you examine the brain. Test observation. 1 success. Got it. If you pass, you spot an insect-like creature. Gain the clue. And 1 additional clue. Oh, that's my first one. That's my first one. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so now she needs to go back to Shanghai. Then we deal with this. We advance this red. There's 1, 2 reds. 2, going to 5. Reckonings. Reckoning on monsters. None. Reckoning on the board. None. Reckoning on you. Yes. Test willpower. I need to roll 5 dice. Yeah, that's a pass. If a pass ever existed, that was a pass. Alright. Then you. I flip this card to gain another talent. He's gaining all these talents and he's done nothing with them. Nothing! What am I getting? 3. You're getting perceptive. Are you? You may re-roll 1 die when resolving observation test. He's got 2 more talents to get. Right? Then you, nothing. You, nothing. You're good. Because you use the book. Then spawn a gate. There's no more gates to spawn. What happens when there's no more gates to spawn? I think Doom moves when there's no more gates to spawn. Let me check. Gates spawn. Gates. If the gates cannot be spawned because the gate stack and discard pile are empty, advance Doom by 1. So you wake up in mid scream and you hear your heart is racing. What little you can remember of your nightmare was too visceral and horrific that you dread falling back asleep. Each investigator loses 2 sanity and gains a madness condition unless they spend the clue. Let's talk about madness. Paranoia. Or hallucinations or amnesia. You already have amnesia. What else you get? So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the other one. So you're going to gain a hallucination. 1, 2, you get a nice amnesia. Enjoy that. So 4, you gain some amnesia. And then what about you? 1, 4, you gain amnesia. Everybody gains amnesia. You get amnesia. Cool. Awesemo. We've got 4 cards left before we lose the game. All right. Harrigan. You are going to move here. Oh, it's 3 actually. It wasn't 2. I didn't see that gate. I just said 1, 2. It's 1, 2, 3. You're gone 1 more. So you're going to move there. Well, you're going to rest first and then you're going to move there. Try to close that gate. Then Mr. Mateo is going to try to be some form of not useless. He'll move there, and then he will actually give a boon. He will give a boon as an action to do that so he can gain his. So he'll try to close that gate. All right, next up will be you are going to stay right there and focus. And gain a ticket. You're going to gain a ship ticket. You are going to rest 1 to 1. Both of y'all rest actions I need to test. So, test willpower when you rest. Oh, roll a die on a 5 or 6. Got a 1. Nope. One. That's a 1, 2. Nope. What about you? That's 4. All right. So you rested, and then you're gonna move back up here. All right, you first. I don't want to close that gate, so I'm just gonna grab one of these and go to Arkham. Inside ye old magic shop, Miriam Beecher talks to you about the finer points of the occult. Because I gave you the boon, you get +1 to lore, so you're rolling 2 dice. And you got a 6. That's all that matters. That's a. If you pass, you impress her with your acumen, and she gives you a rare text. Gain 1 incantation spell. A rando. Incantation. Clairvoyance. There you go. Sounds good. Okay, you are going to try to shut this gate. Drunkard. All right, here we go. So, through the slits closet door, you see yourself a small child sitting up in a bed. Who's there? Asked a frightened voice. Try to calmly persuade your younger self that you're a friend. So 3 dice. Supposed to be 4, but now that's 2 5s. That will do it for me. The child calms down, but eyes you suspiciously. Listen carefully to what I say, you tell yourself. It might save your life. You may become delayed to gain 2 clues. Whether you become delayed or not, close the gate. So you'll close the gate, gain a boon. What do boons look like? Living link. Oh, here it is. Living link. So I'm booned again. And then I just need to give this to somebody else for it to be worth something. But I may become delayed to gain 2 clues. Sure, why not? You've been used. So we've got enough clues to win the game. We just need to get where we need to get to. Cool. Then pull. What's happening? Then it's your turn. You're gonna fight this thing now. So willpower 4 plus 4. A hard fight. One, 2. I'll take 1. Going to 3. I'm almost gonna go crazy. So then we take you on. Here we go. strength. I'm rolling 8 minus 1, 7. I just need to hit you twice. That's what I needed. 1-2. That's that 1-2 punch. That'll kill you and stop me from getting hurt. Put you here, which puts you at 3, 6, 9, 10. Love it when I win. I get, for Louis, when you gain this card, recover 2 sanity and improve willpower and the strength. Your maximum sanity increases to 2. 2 of them completed. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, then your turn. You've got the most important part. As an encounter investigator, spending an Eldritch token may attempt to find information about Azathoth through name. Spend 2 clue tokens to put an Eldritch on here. We're 1 away from winning. We just need 1 more and we win. And that's the encounter. Not closing the gate. We just need to get Father Mateo over here. We won. Oh, it's so close. Okay, so cool. Let's deal with the encounter. Move to blue. There's 1 blue gate. Gonna move to 2. Oh man, this is gonna be close. And we're gonna gate surge on that for a zombie. And when the reckoning happens, that's not gonna be good. And the cultist. Then we're gonna spawn 2 more. A clue on 3. And I'll count the clues after this, and a clue in room. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. It's 1 away from him, from Father Mateo suffering because he sucks. When I trade, then let's travel. Trade. Exchange any number of possessions. So trying to make this work as best we can. How do I get there? The furthest I could get is Rome. The furthest I can get. Then take a ship ticket. This is gone. Then take a ticket. A train here to here. Train ticket from here to here. Do I have that many rounds left? Got 3 rounds left. I got 3 rounds left. And I need 2 clues. Ah! Okay, so cool. Cool. I don't know how to make this work. I can take 2. I can take both of them and then move 1, but that's not going to be much. I just got to go the back way. I got to go through the back way. I'm going to go, I'm actually going to rest. Try to figure out this amnesia. There's a 5. Ooh, that gets rid of amnesia. Then I roll again. 3. I don't get rid of hallucination. But I am going to move here. That'll end your turn. Then Father Mateo is going to buy a train ticket to move there. Alright, then a ship ticket should get me there if I could survive 1 more round. Then, and again, Mr. McGlenn is going to no monsters, the gate can be there, so he's going to rest. And he's gonna focus. Then Agnes. Oh, well, he rested. I need to. Oh, that's a 2. Agnes is gonna rest. 5, that gets rid of amnesia. Then she is going to try to stay there and close the gate. Alright, you are going for the clue, just in case. And you are on a city space. Oh wait, I didn't do the event. Sorry, I didn't do the event. The lead investigator gains a debt condition. If the lead investigator had a debt condition, he resolves. Okay, so I gain a debt condition. Sorry, I didn't see that. Supposed to gain a debt condition. Then you will resolve this. Forget about it. In a dusty bookstore, you find many volumes that seem to create a puzzle. Observation -2. My observation is 2, but because I'm a living link, I just roll. It would be 1. It would just be 1. I'm just rolling 1 now. I rolled 4. I am not blessed whatsoever, am I? Nope. Fail. Alright. Pass. Cool stuff happens. Nothing about the fail. Alright. Cool. Father Mateo's in the Americas in San Francisco. A private investigator prepares you to help him on a case. Improve observation. He's looking for a strangely shaped skull that's gone missing after being recovered from a fire. Your investigation reveals Atlantean skulls including the one for resurrection. Alright, so I'm rolling 2 dice. Yep, I got some off. I got 2 1s. I wanted to spend my life. You may re-roll. That's an observation. Once per round, you may roll one additional die and re-roll 1 die when resolving a test. If you fail that test, flip this card. Roll additional die, which is a 5, so I pass. Thank God. Okay, so that was the additional die. All right. If you fail, I gain a curse condition, but I don't, because I have to read a card. Okay. Might be able to make it. We might make it. Might make it. Your turn. You're gonna try to close that gate. What do you got? You are strictly admonished that in the city of the altar no man may kill a cat. As a result, you see the city is filled with cats. You know the language, you can communicate with these highly intelligent creatures. I don't. At all. Oh yeah, I do. I rolled a 5. I can talk to cats. Alright. The cats are pleased to chat and share useful secrets. Gain 2 clues. Oh! When the topic of food is brought up, dozens of cats take an interest. A crowd of hungry felines surround you. Become delayed unless you spend 1 health. You spend the health, you feed the cats and rations, and go hungry yourself. Close the gate. Yep. I'm taking it. Close the gate. I'm taking it. Yep. I'm not becoming delayed. Okay. Then your turn. Oh my gosh, this is gonna come down to the wire. City of the Great Race. On a high stone shelf, you find books containing the wisdom of both the distant past and the far-flung future. Unfortunately, the tomes were written using a series of curvilinear. Not best to translate the alien language. Testing 3. Got 2 4s, which is a partial, or which is a success. Okay. You decipher the means of returning to your own time. Close this gate. After you return, you forget the time with the great race, but are plagued by strange dreams. Test wisdom. Yeah, that's a double success right there. If you pass, you explore these visions during your sleep. Gain a clue. What I'm talking about. Okay, so that is her turn. All right, we just need to survive. we need to survive this one card, and then we won. Here we go. Pick a 1 for what's there. There's no green on there, so then we do the Reckoning. All right, so the Reckoning on the board of monsters. Spawn the zombie horde epic monster on this space. If you zombie horde epic monster, then nobody else. Nothing here. You have madness. Test willpower. Willpower is 5. I passed with a 5. I'm okay. Then you have a debt condition. Some men have come to collect your debt. Oh god. A sorcerer holds you down and carves a symbol into your forehead. Time to pay what you owe, he says. You attempt to dispel the darkness that fills your thoughts. This is amazing. All right, test. Roll 1 die. Well, I roll 2. As I am. Oh, I got a 6. Yes. If you fail, you have no recollection of your actions. Then discard this, but I didn't fail. So get the heck out of here with your debt conditions. All right, next up, you. Destiny awaits. I'd gain. Oh, and your destiny would await for you to get a boon. We're just gonna give you silver tongued. We're gonna give you meditation. And then we need to test your madness condition. So test willpower, and on a fail, it's not gonna be good. We're gonna roll 5 dice. You passed. So yep, we're good there. And then I roll a die to see if I lose blessed. I do not. Then we shift over here to you. We're gonna test willpower, which is 5. Pass. Then you. Nothing. Okay. That was a reckoning. Then we spawn a gate, but we can't, and we just lost the game. We lost the game. Oh dear. Oh dear. My microphone's kind of in and out. We lost because there was a gate spawn and we're out of gates. So the lead investigator may move the omen to a space of his choice on the omen track without advancing doom. Wow, this would have been helpful if it wasn't for a gate spawn. We were one turn away from winning. One turn. And one turn. We would have lost anyway because it says at the end of the omen, so we would have lost anyway with that one. Oh, that hurts. No. Yes, that does awaken the demon, but the game's over. When the demon awakens, that's Azathoth. When he wakes up, the game's over. It just says the earth goes to crap. You suck. You should not play Eldritch Horror. Sell your copy to the nearest person who is better at you than rolling dice, and the investigators lose the game. So, oh, close! So close! Oh, it hurts. It hurts. So close. I had enough clues. I had enough ways to make it there. We just had one more to put on here to win. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Ah, well. Ah, well. It was a fun ride. It was a fun ride while it lasted. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. All right, let's go back up to the top. Okay, this was a long one today. It's about a 3-hour one that went through, which is typical for Arkham. I didn't want to say anything to jinx it, but you were rolling great. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I rolled pretty decent for Michael McGlenn and Agnes Baker were the MVPs. Father Mateo was just a disappointment. He just disappointed me all the way around, but it was fun. It was a fun time. So I hope y'all enjoyed this playthrough. I'm gonna go get dinner. I am starving. But I really appreciate it. This will be the last stream before until after Gen Con. So I leave Thursday, but I pack and get ready tomorrow, and then I'll be heading out. So hopefully I will see you all there. Well, whoever's going, I hope to see you there. Whoever's not, I will be catching you in chat as we talk about what happened to Gen Con when I get back. But until then, thank you so much. Just know that I love you all, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I will see you after Gen Con, peoples. Bye-bye.